Alright guys, welcome to episode 6 of the Road to 5,000. We got a episode today. Now listen, no matter who your favorite poker players are, right, in the world, Phil Ivey, Negreanu, could be Kuhn, the biggest crushers in the world, right? Alan Keaton, Mariano, whoever crushes the biggest Berkey, whoever crushes the biggest games, right? 99 times out of 100, maybe less, but they're going to play their A game when they're playing a session, right? You know, they're not making mistakes, they're playing their A game. Once in a blue moon, right, you just play bad. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, you play bad. Sometimes, you know, Brady had a bad game, Michael Jordan had a bad game. It doesn't really happen, they still lose the game though, right? So, this session really throws us back in the challenge. And when I called my friend and I was like, dude, you know, I gotta post that session. He's like, bro, please don't post that session. Don't post it. But you gotta be authentic in these things. And, yo, so when y'all roast me in the comments with some of these hands, please just go a little easy. Yo, I definitely, you know, I played really bad. And it's all from, you know, the first cooler. Like, you know, when you're playing a session and you feel yourself tilting, you're supposed to have like 1 or 2 things you can do to, like, you know, reset your mind. And usually you take a walk, or like, I know me and my buddy, we call each other to, like, taking a walk, like, just calm me down. And this day, I don't know why, none of that worked. I was just, you know, I had a few calls from NFL teams. They were like, yo, Tone, we need a punter, what's up? And I'm just like, sorry, you know, don't be calling me no more, guys. I don't want no more offers. Yeah, this session, man, it's like, you know, we're on the Titanic, things are going good. All of a sudden, you know, you hit the iceberg and the water's getting in this ship and you start sinking, bro, and one hand after another, you're gonna sink, okay? You have to be honest, and, you know, I'm never gonna lie to you guys. This happened, and, you know, we're gonna watch the film and we're gonna go over these hands. So I hope you guys put on some floaties. You know, you get ready to go in the water, because we're going deep in the deep end, and we're gonna sink today, all right? But hey, the challenge is not dead. We're gonna keep swinging, and let's go see some of these. All right, now let me just tell you guys, before this hand, this is the second hand of the session I played. The very first hand, we had stacked somebody, we had ace-5 of heart, flopped the 5, and a flush draw, we got it all in, blah, 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 hit the flush, okay? Now, this is the second hand of the session. I wanted to make sure we got set up, so that's why we have a decent stack before this hand. This is literally the second hand of the session. Now, the player in the 8 seat to my left is a PLO player, no history. The only read I had was PLO players love action, they're impatient. They usually want to get chips in, okay? Keep that all in mind when this hand unfolds. We are going to open to $10. PLO player is going to raise us. He makes it 35. Now it's going to fold to the button, who goes all in for $102. Now listen, usually I would always say you re-raise here, right? But PLO players, they're very action, and I'm really hoping if I flat, he's going to ISO with 9s, 10s, 8s, right? Now this only works if it's gonna reopen the action. Now you got to be careful, because if the all-in doesn't reopen and you flat, then bad things can really happen. But I know for a fact, from 10 to 35 to 102, the action reopens. Now this could backfire. If he flats behind me, I let in a lot of hands, but it's worth the risk when you're this steep and you're hoping for a big hand. We flat the 102, and just as we hoped, he goes and raises it to 390. We know he's committed. We go all in. He snap calls. He says, God damn it, you trapped me. I have pocket queens. I'm like, all right, beautiful. The all-in kid down there who has $102, he doesn't say anything, so I'm not really worried about that either way. We're just really worried about the huge hand here. There's 1,700 in the middle almost. Oh my God, the flop's queen 5-4. The turn is a queen for quads. I mean, come on. River's a 5. And this is the beginning of the end. I mean, I honestly should have left after this hand. I am so, like, if looks could kill in this 1 second, I would have more bodies than that girl that slept with 1,000 guys or 100 guys or whatever it was on OnlyFans, okay? I would be on America's Most Wanted list
My face, I went from up to 400 or up 5 or whatever it was to basically getting stacked. So we're a little rattled to start the session off. It is only going to get worse. We look down at pocket 6s over a limp. We are going to raise it up to 15, and somehow we have to get back in the zone here. We get one caller. Now, our head is obviously spinning, but you got to move past it. Flop 6-5 king 2 spades. We check, hoping she catches up. I mean, we're praying to double up here. I mean, God almighty. Turns a queen of diamonds. She checks. We bet 15. I mean, the pot's pretty small. Hard for us to get a lot of money in right now, but she calls pretty quick, so hopefully she has a little bit of something. River is the 7 of hearts. She checks. We bet 75, and she folds. She goes, oh, you're lucky that I don't hit my flush. Yeah, lady, that's what I'm lucky after that first hand. Moving along, we have ace queen off, and we open to 10. I'm surprised we even did 10 here, because usually when you're stuck, you open a little bigger to like 15, but we stick with 10, trying to stay rational, and we get 3 callers. Okay. Now, the flop comes 3-4 ace, 3 spades. It's checked over to us, and we feel comfortable about $20 here. Now, the button is going to call, and the other 2 players are going to fold. I have a lot of history with the button. Old man legend. Nice guy. Now, the turn is the king of diamonds. Doesn't change basically anything. He doesn't have ace-king here ever. We bet 55, and he calls. Now, it is so hard to flop a flush here, guys. I am pretty sure we have the best hand here, 9 times out of 10. The river is the 8 of hearts. We bet 75. And now in my head I said, if he raises, I'll just fold. And he raises to 225. I go in the tank for so long. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I just didn't believe him. But like, what am I beating? And I'm still rattled from the other hand, so I fold. Looking back at this hand, I do wish I called, honestly. But moving along, everything's going bad. We open ace-10 off to 15 under the gun. Now see, we're sizing up, and we're opening a bad hand. You can tell now wheels are falling off, alright? The flop comes 10-7 deuce 2 spades. It's checked to us, and we are going to bet 25, and it folds over to the small blind, who is going to call. Turn is the 5 of spades. He checks, and we're checking back with a terrible card. River's the 7 of diamonds. He checks it again, and we're just happy to get to a river. And he shows king jack of spades for a flush. I mean, this is the start of a disaster. I'm playing Pokemon on my phone, trying to distract myself, to no avail. Alright, straddles on, 2 calls. We look down at ace-10 off in the big blind. We are going to squeeze it up to 35, praying to get some momentum going. PLO player makes the call. I mean, why wouldn't he? The other 2 players fold. I don't know how anybody could fold to me right now. Flop is going to come queen 10-6, 2 spades. We're going to check and just call if he bets. We don't want to get raised with 2 spades and a queen and an open-ender and everything else. He bets 35. We're happy to call, hoping he doesn't. No spade on the turn, and the turn is the deuce of spades. Wonderful. We check, he checks. River is a brick, a red 6. We check again. We show the ace-10. He's got queen 9 off. Yep, that's about right. I mean, if looks could kill, all right? Now, that's the theme of the day. We have ace-10 off again for what seems like the millionth time, and we open a 10 this time. I mean, you could just tell there's no reason for anything we're doing. We're blind, can't see straight. We get 2 callers, and we are going to a flop. The flop is going to come king, queen, 6, 2 diamonds. It checks over to us, and we bet 25. We are going to get 1 caller, and this guy is going to be a key for later on. Don't forget him. The turn is the 3 of clubs. He checks, and we bet just about pot $80. Now, he goes in the tank. He shows us king jack off and folds. I'm like, how does he fold that to us? I'm literally irate and blind. But now, me and him play the same hand the next hand. We play heads up this very hand. It folds to him on the button. He is going to make it 15, and we are going to call from the big blind, okay? You could honestly 3-bet here, but we're closing the action. We check on the deuce 3 jack flop. He checks back. Turn is the 4 of hearts. We bet 25, and he calls. I'm like, okay. River's the jack. We have trip jacks. He checks out of position. We bet 75 and he snap calls. He turned the wheel. I mean, oh my god, dude, you guys gotta see my face. I'm ready to kick puppies across the highway. I'm just joking. I love animals. I'd rather kick children. But moving along now, we have King Jack of Spades. The hijack opens to 15 over a limp. We make it 50 in the small blind, and he calls. Flop is Jack 10-9, 2 clubs, 1 spade. I thought he had less than what he actually has. I think he's got like 190. We bet too much on the flop here looking back. We bet 75. I wanted to jam the turn, but I didn't realize the stack, so he just shoves it in my face right here, which I don't blame him. I'm clearly seeing stars. Weak snap call, and the turn is a 10, which we hate, and the river's a 9. We hate it more. He shows a jack, and I go, oh, that's pretty good for us, and then there's the ace behind it. My biggest pet peeve, when you have top pair with an ace, you gotta say it with the ace, like Helmut says. Now we're dropping, we're rebuying, adding on, our chips are falling everywhere. We are literally, I don't even know the words right now, guys. And now this hand is probably the worst hand of them all on this session, if you could believe that. Cutoff lady makes it 15. We have 9-8 of clubs and make it 50. She is the tightest player in the universe. I don't know why I'm doing this, okay? The PLO guy just cold calls, because why wouldn't he? And she snapped 4-bets us, right? to 165. Now, any normal person would just fold here. It's only aces, maybe kings. That's it. There's 2 hands, and it's mostly just aces. No, Tone, call. And this guy folds. Now, I'm even trying to justify it in my head saying he'll call. Like, this is just terrible. The flop comes Jack 9, Jack, 1 club. She bets 50. I mean, like, I'm just lighting money on fire. I call a 50. I'm dead. I'm stone cold dead right now, guys. Literally can't win. Turns a 10 of clubs. If I was ever going to fold, I can't now. She puts me all in for 210. Yeah, lady, here we go. I call. River's a 10. I have 9 high. Yes, and she has aces. Oh, my God. I'm so surprised. I mean, and then this hand is the last hand to tip off the iceberg. We open King 10 off the 15 under the gun over a limp. So under the gun 1. Will somebody stop me? Ay, ay, ay. The flop is ace, queen, 9, 2 clubs. We have no clubs. And of course, that won't stop us. We're going to bet 25. Yes. And now this short stack who's got like $90, he's just going to call 25 because why wouldn't you, right? The other few players fold. I mean, Jesus, they're just teeing off on me. I'm like a piñata. Turn is the 6 of clubs. 3 clubs on the board now. We have no club. We surrender. We check. He checks back. Please don't give us a card to bluff. And the 8 of clubs. Yes, we're going to just punt off another 90. Here we go. We put the villain all in. He tanks. He doesn't even snap call. He's tanking and looking at me saying, bro, I was checking it to you. And in my mind, I'm like, why am I here? And he calls with ace queen. Yeah, no club, just 2 pair. This is what's left. We lose 1188. I mean, oh my God. It happens to everyone. That's why I wanted to show you guys this session. You have to be smart and aware. We are back down to like up for something on the challenge. We have a long way to go.
Underdog poker.